even placed right. Okay, I think this is good. Hi everybody. Welcome to my first YouTube video. I'm gonna have to get that phrase down. I think I'm gonna put that in edit. Welcome to my first YouTube video. So, for those who doesn't know who I am, of course it's the first YouTube video. This is an introductory video. My name is Divine Ibitoro Maxwell Green, but popularly known as Ivy Sweet. Ivy Sweet is a grown woman now and she's transitioning. I'm trying out new things and I want to be a social media mogul. I know people like to say influencer or no, I want to be a social media mogul. That's what I call myself. Anyways, Ivy Sweet is a project director at day, an event host at any time, day or night, an artist manager, and a chef. Yes, I know a lot of people are chef, but I actually did go to a culinary school. You guys, I paid money for that thing and it was expensive. Anyways, today is a get to know me day and get to know everything about Ivy Sweet, get to know everything that is Ivy Sweet. So I did a poll on my Instagram and of course the question came flooding in. I said you guys should ask me questions that you'd want to know or hear or know about me on my channel. So that's what we're gonna do today. I'm gonna start with the first question. Most of these questions are very, very dear to me. These are very important things that were asked, and I was really impressed by most of the questions, aside the people that decide to be jokers. First question here is, what inspired your moving out of Port Harcourt City? Okay, a PH babe, Port Harcourt girl. I'm from Bonny Island to be precise, the creek side, and I'm an original island girl. If you know, you know. So what inspired you moving out of Port Harcourt City? Anyways, I think I just got tired of being comfortable, if you understand. Now I'm a PH babe, like I said. I wasn't born in Port Harcourt, I was born in Bonny Island, but along the line I moved to PH when I was around like 10 years old, thereabout. And I shuttled between PH City and Bayelsa because that's where my mom is from. I'm also a Bayelsa girl, so I'm a full Ijo babe. Yeah, so I moved out of PH City because I think I just got tired of relaxing. I thought I had it all, honestly. I thought I had the life, girl. I had a car, I had the life, I had a whole bunch of friends that I grew up. I wanted more. I wanted to strive for better, and I realized that my career was stagnant in the aspect of hosting. I realized that I was just, in a circle where I wasn't growing. So I wanted to strive for better, and that's why I left PH. And of course, Lagos is the hub of entertainment. That's why I wanted to be here. So yeah, that's why I left PH City. That was my drive. And money, of course. So next question, what should we expect from your videos? Now, this is a lifestyle page for travels, anything entertainment. Like, I'm a project director, I'm an event host, so more events. I want to grow in that aspect, and I want to show you guys an insight of what my life looks like most of the time behind the camera. So you guys are gonna see firsthand what I really actually do before it makes it to the ground, basically. Yeah, so that's what my videos are about. And travels. I want to travel a lot this year, so I'm gonna, update that on my YouTube. Next question, how do you nurture your friendship and maintaining strong friendship? Well, I'll say this. I'm an introvert that's an extrovert, if you understand what I mean. I'm an introvert in the sense that I like to go out, but I also like to stay in. Like, I enjoy my space, but I also like to be out. So in terms of my friendship, I have a very small circle of friends, but yet I know a lot of people. People tend to, there's this misconception that that's a lie. My friends know me and I know my friends. But I know a lot of people, if that makes sense, because given the nature of job that I do, I'm everywhere. I'm a very jovial person when I'm on the beach. I'm a very, very jovial person. Like, if you meet anyone and say Ivy of the good life is what they call me on the street. Because I go somewhere and I make that place the light of the world. And for my friendship circle, I love my friends so much. I would go all out for my friends. Like, they know, like, if I call you my friend and you need me, I'm one call away. I'm there. So I can't trade my friends for anything except Galasha. And I have my friendships, girl, we get to call each other when we can, meet up and hang out when we can, because most of my friends, my actual friends, my best friends, they live in different cities. Is your best friend really your best friend if they're not
at this moment that
it's your best friend, even your best friend if they. So what's your goal and plans for 2025? Well, the year just started. I'm not so big on, the vision board thing. I don't believe in it. If it works for you, I don't think that works for me, because I believe in different strokes for different folks. For me, I like to live life in the moment. I like to live life and say, I made that mistake and I'll never do that again. I like to enjoy what it is that's coming. Doesn't mean I actually don't have plans of, okay, I'm going to do this, I'm going to do that. But one thing I also want to leave back in 2025 is procrastinating. I think somebody asked that question and I'm going to talk about that. So for me, 2025, I feel like the world is my oyster and I'm going to make good use of it. And you guys are going to see all the videos that I'm going to post on YouTube. So yeah. How do you cope with criticism? The only time somebody has criticized me in my life, aside my mom is my biggest critic. I swear to God, I could post something that I feel is cute. My entire friend circle will say, I do you look about my mom. My mom will come, what is really rubbish with you? My mom is my biggest critic, and that's like the best, that's like the worst. But aside my mom, the one time somebody came on my comment section to say I'm a wannabe host, that was the first time I realized that what these celebrities, they actually do go through. I used to think that when people would insult me, I won't feel some type of way. I swear to God, I felt some type of way. I'm like, who is this one? Where did she come from? What led to this and led to that? I don't know this person from anywhere. I've never met this person in my life, and this person said I'm a wannabe host. I have absolutely no idea where that energy came from. I felt a little bit bad, but I'm like, I just brushed it off. When did you start hosting, and how is life for you as a red carpet host? Well, life for me as a red carpet host has been amazing. I have learned again, and grew better. I'm way better than when I first started hosting. I'm way comfortable with the cameras than when I first started. Of course, the growth is there. You can see the changes. You go back and watch my old videos. Oh my God, sometimes I feel cringe when I watch my old videos. I'm like, what was I doing? What did I think? But anyways, how I got into hosting, it's been 8 years of hosting. 2017 was my first year I started hosting. Now, I remember the day I said to myself that I want to become a host. I used to watch Moments with Mo by Moa Bodu. I see how well respected she was with society, and mind you, it was the magazine era. I was just a young baby girl, and I used to see her, and I used to watch like TV with my grandma specifically, and then I'll see Mo when she comes with her show. She goes like, yeah. And then Inside Out. Those were the shows, and those were the women that I looked up to. But I didn't really push to become a host until 2017. I remember coming to PH City. I was at a friend's house, and then I met a friend called Speech. God bless his soul. We lost him last year. Speech, I was speaking and Speech said, girl, you have an amazing voice. And I said, oh, thank you. I just, I thought you wanted to flirt with me. And he goes, no, you speak really well. You speak so good. And I'm like, oh, thank you. And then he's like, I think I thought of hosting. I said, no, I don't think I've ever thought of hosting. It's like, I said, yeah, I actually said, I've thought of hosting. I actually love hosting, but I don't know how to go about it. And then he said, don't worry, I'll talk to my boss. At the time, he used to work at Ray Power FM in PA City. And then he introduced me to his boss. I got my first gig. It was an unpaid gig, you guys, but whatever. It was good. I was happy about it. God, I miss my friends. God bless his soul, Speech. I hope Speech is resting somewhere good right now, because I don't want to cry. Yeah, that's how I got into hosting. And then from that event, I got a different gig with my other friend, DJ Spieth. Shout out to DJ Spieth, you guys. DJ Spieth gave me a party. It was a birthday party, and I think I remember they paid me 10K for that. They paid me 10K for that party, but I was so happy. I was like over the roof. You needed to see me, my first pay. And yeah, so I was shuttling between school and then hosting and stuff like that. But here we are today, 8 amazing years of growth, consistency. It's not easy, sometimes it's a little bit rough, but I love it. I love it. I wouldn't trade hosting for anything in the world. I really want to know how you became friends with Derry Black. Well, that story, I feel like I'm going to create a whole YouTube series or an entire edition for that story because I love that girl so much. Derry Black is not my friend. Derry Black is my sister from another mother, and I love her so much. But basically, we met in school in 2005. It's been over 20 years and counting. More than 20 years, if I'm not mistaken, because we're 20, 25. So yeah, probably like 20 years, 25 years, something like that. We've been friends since 2005. We met in school, a holiday lesson, and one thing led to one thing. We started living in the same compound, and then we attended the same school. So we've been friends for years, and I love her so much. Yeah, so basically that's how I met Derry Black. Short clip of how I met Derry Black. Worst and best experience as a host. My worst experience as a host happened in PHCT, and I hate that it happened in the city that I love. I'm not going to go into details because I don't want to get in trouble so I don't get sued, but I'm not going to call names. But one of the worst events that I had was being disrespected by not even really the organizer of the event, but somebody that was somewhat part of the organizing team of the event. I was being paid for an event. At the time I was still living in PHCT, and first things first, the hotel they gave me was, you know, this hotel where they do hookups. I'm sorry to say this, but the hotel stinks. It's like those hotels where they pay like 2K per night. That's where they kept me. And then they were like really nicer hotels close to the place where they could actually keep me that was affordable. You know, that was like the first quote unquote problem that we had. And mind you guys, my house was way better than this hotel. I ended up leaving the hotel, going home to dress up for the event, only to come back to the event. Rain had disrupted because it was an electric screen. You know those electric screen where you could see what's happening inside of the event, live outside. So rain had disrupted the event. And I was like, you know what, give me a mic. I could actually walk my way around this thing, go inside, get interviews with the people, get audience reaction, because that's what we usually would do. They didn't give me the mic. They ended up not paying me for that event. They ended up owing me over 100+ K for that event because they did part payment. They ended up disrespecting me in the most... I'll tell you guys this thing for free. It was after that event I relocated to Lagos actually. Like I was so hurt by that event. Like I can't even start going into details. So that's like one of my worst events. And I hate how men, you know, this thing about hosting, if you throw yourself out there and let loose, you're gonna be disrespected in the most awful way. My best experience with hosting was when I hosted the homecoming of Burna Boy after he won the Grammys. Yes, I was the one who hosted the event, and yeah, and I was over the roof. I was blown. I was happy. Now that event changed the trajectory of my career. That event gave me my most paid gig till date. That event gave me opportunities that I didn't see coming. That event changed my career. So shout out to Burna Boy for winning the Grammy because he affected life in positive ways. And I love Burna Boy. Anybody who knows me knows I love Burna Boy. So yeah, that's my best. Next question. So is everything based on holidays? No. But one of the first clips that's gonna come out on my YouTube is gonna probably be about how I enjoyed my dirty December. So you guys stay tuned for that and enjoy it when it's out. What's the best advice you've ever received and how has that impacted your life? Now the best advice I ever received was from Nancy Sime. She didn't say it to me, but she said it on TV and it stuck. She said, perseverance is the key to success. Now, at the time when I first heard this, I think I was around like 20 or 21. And I realized that after then, I was more intentional about my socials. I was more intentional about the things that I did. You know, there was a time where I really wanted to stop hosting entirely. I wanted to stop social media entirely because sometimes you really get you just, oh, what am I not doing right? You know, you speak to yourself, you talk to yourself, you tell yourself, okay, should I do this or should I do that? But you see, there's something about perseverance. There's something about wanting to do better. So that word actually stuck to me. So shout out to Nancy Sime. Yeah, I love her. What's one habit you've Ooh, this person made a mistake, but I'm gonna try to understand what she was trying to say. She said, what's one habit you've tried to break from and how are you working on it? Procrastination. I did procrastinate waiting no good. I would tell myself, when I buy this, I'm gonna, when I say lie, I would just look at my phone and my girl, that would do it. Today dreaming. So I want to leave procrastination back in 2024. I don't want that energy to come with me, and that's why I'm trying to set up like with the best team to work with to change how I've been doing things, because to change my team right now, they go, so I love them, but I'm gonna read something to you guys that really, you know, I told myself with this I'm good to go in 2024, and it was said by Mo Abudu. I woke up one morning and that was the first thing that I saw. It's not far away from here, so I'm gonna read it. She said, we all dream, but dreams without actions are just wishes. I saw that on, I think it was like the first day of December or something, or first week of December, January, sorry, first week of January. I saw that, I'm like, I think this woman is speaking to me. She said, we all dream, but dreams without actions are just wishes. And then I said, you know what, procrastination will die in 2024. We are dreaming, we are taking actions, we're doing things differently this year, we're working on a different pedestal this year. So that's one thing that I've left in 2024. So that's one thing that I'm trying to break away from, and I think I would do better this year, because I've procrastinated YouTube for 2 years. It's been 2 years since I've been saying I'll start a YouTube channel, I'll do this, I'll do that, yada. But we're here today, and we're gonna kickstart, and we're gonna dream, and we're gonna take action. So yeah, thank you for that question. Actually, what drives your consistency to keep grinding in the world of media and entertainment? Money. I know, in as much as people don't like to talk about it, I want to feed my family. I have dreams and aspirations that need to be met. Now, aside from money, I love what I do. I hate to say this on camera, I like being a project director, but I love being an event host. They're two different things. Being an event host makes me me. Being a project director, it's more like I'm on a script, I'm on a schedule. This is what I'm meant to do. I have to deliver to clients. I have to set the right teams to get the projects running. You know, we have to execute. We have to perfect everything that the clients want. But as a host, I live on my own terms. I live, you know, I'm happy when I'm on the carpet. I'm happy when I have that mic on. I'm happy to talk to people. I'm happy that people are excited for what's to come and the events that they are at that I'm speaking with. So that makes me happy. That gives me like, you know, I have to do this. I need to do this. I want to do this, if that makes sense. Like, that's my consistency level. That's all I can offer for now. And then last and final question. I love your skin. What do you use, and do please plug me on? Oh, my skin. This skin. You people like this skin. I'm stunned, but thank you. For my skin, I basically was not a skincare girly until 2 years ago when I had chickenpox. I know that's, but yeah, my skin, I buy everything from one vendor only. That's Shop with Doris. I would probably put I don't know where the video is gonna come out in the video, but Shop with Doris. That's where I directly, but she's a skin dermatologist by profession, and owns a store in PH City. So I shop everything from there to Lagos. Yeah, she took care of my skin. I wish I could put it before and after so you guys would understand how far my skin has come. I don't even think I have a great skin compared to when I see people on social media and in real life. But shout out to Shop with Doris, because she's taking me from, you know, from worse to better. Yeah, so that's what I use. I can't start, you know, stating all of my skincare things that I apply on my skin, but if you want to know what I use on my skin, Shop with Doris. Just tell her whatever Ivy uses, she knows. Okay, so basically that's all there is to my Ivy sweets. And all I want from you guys, please do not forget to like, subscribe, and share, because I'm confident in your dreams. Just kidding. Please don't forget to like, subscribe, and share. I love you guys so much, and watch this space. Ivy Sweet signing out. Bye.